When I left, I went through a very dark side, dark, because all of the insecurities, all of the stuff that had been like working on my head now came to life. And now I'm in America and I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a nobody. And now it's like, I'll have to do something, I have to earn some money. So I started to do stand-up comedy 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I sucked because it was my second language and I was new. And now I would go to these comedy clubs with like kids and 21, 22 people. And then I'm there with a family to support. And I'm going there to doing it for $15, $20. And I was bad.
You're bombing,
Bombing big time.
eating shit.
Eating
Right.
shit big time, dying up there big time, and I would go back home and I would cry, and then what made it worse is sometimes like a fan,
Yeah.
like not a fan, a bunch of fans from Egypt. Like, oh, Bassem Youssef, you know that they come like,
And then
and
yeah,
the
just
disappointments on their
Yeah.
that kind of like face of adoration,
Yeah.
that goes.
Yeah.
And I could see it in
Yeah.
their face. I think he's gonna drive an Uber in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
that
that's so
that
incredible.
kind of pressure, and I would go and I would cry, and then the central, oh, you left, you gave up, you were a sellout, you're a coward. Why don't you speak from abroad? You're safe now. It's like I already spoke. I don't want to be, because I don't want to be an activist. I was doing that for comedy when it was good for everybody, but now they want me to go into YouTube and just like throw rocks from outside. And it's like, I understand. I have family there,
Yeah.
and it was this kind of like thing like that. I am being like attacked for not doing what I should do in their face, and attacked for not being funny and not doing good. And now I'm a fan. Like maybe it was wrong, and I don't know. I really, it was so traumatic that I don't know actually how I went through these years, and I blocked so many details from my brain because I have been using this technique for a while now, that I have been erasing a lot of there is a lot of memory gaps in my brain, and I'm trying to suppress it because it was very, very, very traumatic. And a lot of people told me you have to go to therapy, but I don't know. I'm worried to open the floodgates, and I'm thinking as I'm functional and I'm not killing anybody, I'm okay.
It's like I think Elon tweeted, "Never went to therapy." It's gonna be on my headstone.
Yeah.
Terry, you're our best buds. Okay. I mean, that is like terrifyingly difficult to, like, after being a surgeon, after being a superstar, super famous, going to eat shit at local tiny clubs in the United States. I mean, eating shit, period.
Yeah.
Like, bombing is really, really, really difficult. Really difficult for 20-year-olds.
Imagine when you're 45, 46, and then people's like, is this his midlife crisis? What is this? I went through a lot of pain and a lot of like the doubts, and it was terrible.
How did you survive? I mean, I know you blocked off most of it, but what gave you like strength through all that?
Because I didn't have any other choice. Because I started that, and the only reason that I could is to continue. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to go back to medicine. I don't want to go. I don't want to do that. And I don't know. And bit by bit, I started to kind of like be better. And I was at a certain time a year ago. This is where I started to kind of like hone the craft and kind of sell more tickets, and sometimes even sell out some shows, and sometimes sell a theater. So like it was going, and the money was flowing in. It was good. And then I was like, why didn't I wanted faster? I wanted more. I want it now. I want Netflix deal or whatever. And then the Piers Morgan thing happened, and then I blew up. And then suddenly I'm selling out everywhere. And it's like, if those people came, if the war happened 2 years ago, I will not be ready. So now they come to the show. And by the way, my show had nothing to do with October 7th. My show is my thing that I've been crafting and working on. You know how difficult it is to do the first hour. Mm-hmm. The hour that I've been working on for 5 years. and it's all my personal story. All what happened to me in Egypt, me as an immigrant coming here to the United States, finding Trump as a president, finding myself in the middle of a guns rally, finding myself in the middle of a bombing, kind of like talking about how I got my citizenship. It's all like funny stories about like my origin story. So they come in and they expect October 7th, and all of this is my personal story, but it's good and it kills and they love it. And it's like if that kind of like blew up in America happened to me 2-3 years ago, I would not have people who come and be
So
disappointed.
I gotta say, the timing of October 7th is very suspicious.
Oh my God! Please don't say that.
I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
I'm telling you, one of the funniest thing. A guy, I was in Dubai, and like a TV anchor came to me. Bassem Youssef, he flourishes during revolutions and wars. Like, wait, what, dude? You're making me sound like a bad omen, a very bad omen.
Yeah, you, Hamas, and Bibi together orchestrated all of
Oh
this.
my God, that's the trilogy.
You guys should go on the road together. I'm telling you, that phone call is coming.
Yeah, but Hamas has to open.
And they would really bomb, right?
They would really bomb.
Oh, I love dark humor.